Hey everybody, Sneakby here from Sneakby Gaming, coming back to you with a little bit of the Bingo Boffin chain. When we last left our intrepid heroes, they were just leaving Moria. Since then, I've leveled up to about 83, so this took me from about, I don't know, 60, 65-ish, on up to level 83. And basically, we are at the exit of uh, the mines of Moria, and we're getting ready to come into uh, Lothlorien. Now, as you can see, I have my war steed, which moves a lot faster, but it's a little bit more difficult to run with. But I do like to run with it because it is pretty decent at getting you from point A to point B. I did a lot of questing off camera, just uh, taking things easy, playing at my own speed. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and jump back on the Bingo Boffin Cheryl, follow him into wherever I can. I'm at level 83, so I definitely want to at least get him caught up into probably Rohan, I guess is where it would take me. So let's run this through Lothlorien, and I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Make sure I'm talking. All right, so we have caught up with Bingo Boffin. Just to let you know where we are, I am in Lothlorien. Came out of Moria here from the first hall. Came into Dimrel Dale. That's where we are right now. Kind of making our way around and going into um, Lothlorien. So let's continue with what's going on with
Look at
Bingo.
this view.
It is a beautiful view. Yes, it is. Look at that. I'm glad we were able to see Durin Stone, Sneakby, and I'm gladder still that you managed to defeat some of the vile folks that stalk through this land. It'd be a lovely place if it were not for their foul presence. Look at this view. Have you ever seen such a vibrant shade in the leaves of trees before in the season? Unbelievable. Speak to me when you're rested from your recent exertions, and we'll go down and stand on the trees together. We must keep our eyes open for more orcs, of course. All right.
Are you ready? Keep your eyes open for more orcs.
Okie dokie. Let's go down to that shade of trees, but keep your eyes open for more orcs. Go ahead and travel.
Bingo was excited to take a pleasant stroll in the sunlight, leaving the dark passages of Moria behind him.
Yes, we are. Okay. It's a good day for walking. The cool, crisp air puts me almost in the mind of a leisurely stroll along the lanes of the Shire. And yet we are so far away from West Farthing, indeed. We are so far the east of East Farthing that I've quite lost track of the miles. I can see the golden hue of the woods down this slope, Sneakby. Let us walk and see what waits us beyond, beneath the canopy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just speed this up, see what's going on, and we'll have comments about it here in just a minute. Someone approaches. Do you think we're about to meet the elves? I doubt it's elves. Just, yep, not quite elves. Okay. I thank you for the help once again, Sneaky. Those orcs want to spoil our relaxing stroll, but I see you counter their designs most effectively. Let's not dwell upon the shadows that darken our path, but focus instead on the bright future that awaits us beneath the golden hued sun and the tree ahead. Let us continue, perhaps at a quicker pace. That would be nice. I hope you can hear a little bit of a difference in the sound quality. Um, I did find I've got a Blue Yeti microphone, uh, which of course is. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, cool. I do have a Blue Yeti, which is a USB microphone, but I'll talk about that here in just a second. I hope you don't mind the assistance, travelers, says Halder. Oh, we definitely don't. Snigbee, we've been expecting you and your friends. The Lady Lorien gave me particular instructions to set forth from the Golden Woods in search of you and your companions. I am pleased to see you have not come to harm. If your friend is willing, I'd be happy to bring you beyond the bounds and before the Lord and Lady. I think we're definitely willing. What do you think, Bingo? Ah, we've encountered a welcoming party to Snigbee, and we seem to be expected. What a lovely turn of events. I'll be delighted to accompany these fellows. Onward! I can hardly believe that we've been invited to the Golden Woods, Snigbee, and that we are being given a personal tour of Karas Galdahorn. I have so many questions to ask the elves of this place. What brought them to settle here, and for how long have they lived in Lothlorien? Do they live in the solitude or do they travel? The sight of an elf is a very rare thing in the Shire. I hope they do not think my questions rude, but I have to know as much about their people as I can, or my book will suffer from such a lack of knowledge. This way. Let's take a look around while we're here. The Golden Woods with the platforms. Very, very pretty. Can you imagine my neighbors living here? Myrtle Boggs would have a fit, the poor thing. This way, please. Please watch your footing. Of course. Very nice of them to tell me to watch my footing going up the stairs. Now, our little kitty cat is coming. Oh, Galadriel and Celeborn. Oh, the lady. Welcome to Lothlorien, Bingo Boffin. You know my name already. Ah, of course, elf magic. Only the magic of effective scouts and friendly conversations, Bingo. Oh. Do not be disappointed, young one. Magic comes in many forms. Few of your people have ever walked the sunlit paths of the Golden Wood. That's a pity, to be sure. Yes. Pity? Well, yes, my lord. None of my readers will believe that such grace and beauty could exist in this world. Snakebee, is your companion always prone to flattery? Well, of course he is. My lord credited the scouts of Lorien for your knowledge of you. That is not all, for I have also seen tell of your journey in my mirror. Ah, Galadriel's mirror. You're a long way from your journey's start, and you still have not found what you seek. Is this the path you desire to tread? Well, I do not entirely know what you mean. Now it's my turn to apologize, for I know who my lady addresses. Ah, Willem, you would be welcome here. Think Willem's going to stay? I understand. Continue your journey if that is your wish. Oh, thanks, Willem. He's going to stay with us. I'm not entirely certain what to make of this. Are you having a laugh at my expense? I hope your friend is not offended. Our welcome to this wood is sincere, and it is my hope you'll find a place of peace and rest before he continues his journey. I will speak to the sentries at the gate of Karas Galdahorn. The three of you will be welcome within the city from this point. My mirror shows me many things, and not all of them will come to pass. I know of your own journey, and I know of your young Bingo's as well. Is he truly surprised that his feline companion is on a journey of his own? It may be a useful reminder to him that all of us have our own paths to tread in this world. And while they may not intertwine, and while they may intertwine for a while, they will not forever. My own time in this land that I love will soon be ended, and my journey will take me elsewhere. For now, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to Kara Skaldorn. If you desire to learn more, seek out Peniseth, our keeper of stories at Serenoth. Okay, we can do that. I'm ashamed to admit that I never gave a thought of William Whisker's own journey, and now my face is as red as can be. What do you suppose he's seeking? Is it my power to help him find it? I will do everything I can. You should have told me earlier, Willem. They've given me a lot to think about. All right.
I am not sure what to make of our mysterious hosts.
They certainly seemed welcoming, but they are simply I don't know what the word I can use to describe them. They seem somehow otherworldly, but at the same time very much a part of this land. It strikes me as very odd that they can be both, but that is the impression they gave me. Bingo suddenly slaps his forehead. Ow, that hurt. I forgot to ask them my question. If I'm going to describe our stay in the Golden Wood for my book, I need to have a better understanding of the elves and their lord and lady. If you can meet the keeper of the stories as mentioned by Lady Galadriel, perhaps I can borrow a book that will help me learn about Lothlorien and his people. Find Peniseth at Serenoth and see what she'll leave me such a book. Okie dokie, I think we can do that. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Got it. Get my little war steed up with a head of steam going. Nice, nice. We'll keep an eye out over here as we run through Lothlorien. Isn't that pretty? Whoa. I fell down. Watch where you're going when you're driving your car, I guess is the lecture that they have there. You know, I've said this once, I've said this 100 times probably, but I've always been amazed, and it brings me back to Lord of the Rings all the time. And it's really just the fact that it gives me a chance to become a part of the environment of Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings Online, the artist did a really, really good job of managing that for us. So, like I said, it's always been one of those things that I've been happy about. I wonder if that red berry bush is something that I'm supposed to be picking up. Yes, I have an old quest here for that. Might as well pick those up. So I'm going to pause here, and I will come back to y'all whenever I get the next level of the quest. Okay, so that was a nice little 45 minute break I took there, doing some side quests, and still trying to get reputation here in Lothlorien. I pretty much skipped most of the content in here, so I thought it would be a good thing to do. That's what this LSR is here. Not really going to worry about that one because we are working on a chapter about elves.
Hail! What brings you to Lorien?
Welcome to Lothlorien, Sneakbee. I have already heard tell of your deeds, and any aid I can provide to you will be gladly given. You can expect that Bingo wishes to write a chapter in his book about the elves of the Golden Wood, and he was hoping that Penessus might be able to lend him a book he could study for that purpose. It's a noble thing, Snoopy, to seek knowledge of a subject which you know little. I'll happy to give Bingo a book that contains some accounts of the history of the elves. Beware, the book is many pages, but even so, it will not cover the entirety of its subject. What book could I hope to do so?
May the stars of Elbereth shine upon you.
No, don't go just let. I have to given you a book of history if Bingo is to understand my people, he'll need to know where they came from and the trials they faced in their journeys to this point. That is not all. There are so many names and places described in that book, I fear your friend will be quite overwhelmed and confused. Can you say Silmarillion? To that end, take to this book of maps. With it, he'll be able to attain a full understanding of the many places in which elves have lived, and perhaps he will also attain an aspiration of the great scope and vastness of Middle Earth and the lands beyond.
Sweet-eyed Rondir.
If your friend Bingo examines these books, he'll have a basic understanding of the history of the elves and the land that shaped their journeys. But it is still not enough. Such a study would leave out one of the most important aspects of my people's experience: the works of art they fashion, and the art that fashions them. This book contains descriptions of many such works, and in some sad cases, that is all that remains. For many have been lost to the ravages of time and the plots of the enemy. From these pages, Bingo will learn much about the elves, so he can learn nowhere else. Speaking of that, more.
Welcome to the Golden Wood.
Come on, Peniseth. We've got enough books. My poor horsey here won't be able to carry them all, I don't think. So I have another thought, Snigby. If your friend Bingo wishes to write a complete study of the elves, I would be doing him and his future readers a tremendous service if not to supply just one more book. That's this tome, my studious friend. It contains many of the songs of my people within their lines. Bingo will find much to feed both his mind and his heart. Sad songs there are, but also songs of triumph and glad delight. The other books I've provided will tell him of Baron and Luthien, or of Gil-galad, but a true understanding of what they mean to my people can only be found in song. Definitely the Silmarillion. She smiles and she seems to be all out of books. Finally. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and pause these, and we're going to get back on to Bingo. And how far do I have to go there? That's 890 meters. I'm going to change horses, and I'll be back with y'all in just a second. Oh, I can't steer that horse sometimes. I like it because it's fast, but there are times where you just cannot steer.
You have returned with a book. Wait, how many did you bring me?
Exactly, Bingo. You have returned with a book about the elves. Lovely. I'll take that from you and get to working at reading at once. Bingo trails off as he sees a stack of books you have for him. I asked for a single book, Sneakby, and if I am being honest, I was rather hoping for a slim volume. But you have returned with 3 others, and not one of them a trifling size. If I were to set about reading these, my journey would be halted for a month or more. I want to write a chapter about elves, not a dozen. Well, I thank you for the material, and I will read them for a time, but it seems to me that a full understanding of the elves would take a lifetime or 2. Is this why they live such a long time, to better understand their own complexity? My goodness. Okay. So Burt Bartley has arrived outside the gate, and it's further recommended we go to Mirkwood. Okay. So we'll go ahead and finish now.
The elves have begun an offensive into Mirkwood. It sounds exciting.
It does indeed. So we're going to go ahead and pause this or stop this here. I'm going to get this quick little video uploaded for you. And we'll come back to you with the next chapter, Taste of War. But before that, I guess I better read this in so when we start the next chapter, we're ready to go. Yeah, I'll go ahead and stop it here, and I'll start up the next one and get right into it. All right, everybody, this is Sneakbee signing off. If you've enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing. Give me a like, a thumbs up. Sure appreciate it. And we're going to go continue on the Bingo Boffin Trail, and we'll catch you the next episode. Everybody, have a great day. Bye-bye.